Hello again. I thought before we start this week's video, a couple of things from earlier videos. On the one about Elvis's HMV releases, I should have included this disc, The Truth About Me. It's made from shellac and plays at 78 RPM. It's one-sided and contains an interview, The Truth About Me. The Weekend Mail newspaper included a coupon which you cut out, filled in and sent off, and they sent you the disc. On my early RCA American singles, I should have pointed out the difference between the label without a silver line and with a silver line. So here we have two Heartbreak Hotels. The one without a silver line is the first pressing. The ones with a silver line, which I think, is a second pressing. And you'll find that most of his singles have both versions. The second pressings are often quite harder to find. So now on to this week's video. So we're going to look at Elvis's first singles in the UK on the RCA label. And they begin with Teddy Bear and Loving You. And all of Elvis's early RCA singles and EPs have a triangular centre. And of course, we also have a 78 RPM disc. And they were released in these plain brown paper envelopes. That disc got to number 3 in the UK charts. In September '57 came Party, backed with Got a Lot Living to Do, and 45. And on 78 and that got to number 2 in the UK charts. In November of '57 came Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me, which is that side, and Santa Claus Is Back in Town. And the corresponding 78 that got to number 7 in the UK charts. Next came Jailhouse Rock and Treat Me Nice. And of course Jailhouse Rock got to number 1. So here's the 78. Now it's in a reproduction RCA sleeve, but none of Elvis's UK 78s were released in this sleeve. It's just what it came in. In February 1958 we have Don't, backed with I Beg of You, 7-inch, and the 78. And Don't got to number 2 in the UK charts. In April '58, Wear My Ring Around Your Neck, Don't You Think It's Time, and the 78. got to number 3. In July 58, Hard-Headed Woman, Don't Ask Me Why. And the 78. The Hard-Headed Woman got to number 2. In September, King Creole, Dixieland Rock. This was the first record in my Elvis collection, purchased by my dad, who'd just finished training as a cinema projectionist. And the first film that he showed was King Creole, so he bought the disc. I've still got the disc, unfortunately I don't have my dad. The 78. Now in November 1958 came this release. So on the A side we have All Shook Up, and on the B side Heartbreak Hotel. And of course the original release of both of these was on the HMV label. There is a 78, it's very rare, and the same goes for this release. Hound Dog, Blue Suede Shoes. Again, both originally released on the HMV label. In January 1959 we have One Night and I Got Stung. This of course was another number 1 on the UK charts. There is a 78, I don't yet have it. In April 59, A Fool Such As I, I Need Your Love Tonight. This was another number 1 record in the UK, and the corresponding 78. And the last disc of the period that we're looking at, in July 59, A Big Hunk of Love, and My Wish Came True. That got to number 4 in the UK charts. It deserved better. There is a 78, it's extremely rare and very expensive. This is because the number of 78s being sold by this point was far below that of 45s. Now for all these singles you will also find them with round centres. So this is A Big Hunk of Love, My Wish Came True. And the same for all the other singles I've shown you. These are later repressings. So that's Elvis's UK singles 57 to 1959. My next video, which I hope won't be as long next time, real life gets in the way unfortunately, we'll look at some of the releases of the Aloha from Hawaii TV special. So till then, bye for now.